Chat, it's time to praise the almighty God himself. There we go, boys. It's time for Ultra Half Corrupted FusionZamasu. Hey. Now, how we feeling? How we feeling? Alright, hold up. That one caught me off guard. How about we just start off strong? How about we start off strong? Okay. Listen, it's the first 2 seconds of me summoning. If we can pull this off, that'll rival Beast. Which is insane to say, but I'm so down for this. I am so down for this. Break? Damn. I mean, we'll know. We'll know. Alright, man. They put that fucker on the... What, let me guess, Red FusionZamasu is also on this one, so... I'm talking about the Zenkai one from year 3. If that guy's also on the banner, then, like... I'm gonna have to pull both of them. Both Purple Cell and that Zamasu 5 times before I can even think about pulling whatever the hell I actually want. Alright, well, that was a nice animation to start things off with. Hold up, let me just... I gotta see this. I need you. Wow, who could have guessed that this piece of shit was on the banner? Not me. Not this guy. Anyways, chat. If you are going to be summoning... I'm not watching that. If you're going to be summoning, good luck to you. But if you still aren't sure if you're wanting to summon or not on this guy... I mean, I don't know. He doesn't seem to be very game-breaking, but he does have a lot of good mechanics, right? First of all, he's got the final counter mechanic, which... It is... I think probably still the best final counter we've seen in the game. Probably just because, you know, even though the base modifier of the final counter itself is only major as to compared to Cell and GT Goku, okay, where those two have massive modifiers. Zamasu actually has a modifier of damage when inflicted to standby enemies as 100%. So the full damage that the character on the field takes is what everyone takes. And listen, if you've been around since like 4th anniversary and you saw how much damage Hirudegarn was doing, oh boy. I'm not, again, we have to see what those numbers look like, but for right now, if shit looks like that, we could see. Okay, I'll take you. We might be in a little bit of a pickle. Oh boy, things are not gonna be looking good if that's how we're gonna move forward. Also 50 bajillion sparkings. Other than that though, he's got the rush counter, gauge. The thing is, the details on the website weren't very clear on like what happens after the gauge goes away. And like once you get the gauge filled up, the way you fill it up is by either using cards for the first time you enter or just by gradually being on the battlefield. But I'm assuming that the gauge that you have, the counter gauge, isn't going to be up for the later half of the fight, which is kind of bad because you kind of want the counter to be up at all times. And it's not like, oh, he has the counter and, you know, if you use the gauge, if you upgrade the gauge, then you will have the counter. I think that's what's going to happen here with Zamasu. Because the thing with like someone like Beast, right? The thing that's strong about him is that he's got his bullshit up 99% of the time. So you have to respect his counter no matter what kind of stage you're in. Unless you're going to lock them in or something like that. But most of the time you have to respect the gauge for being the gauge. Not too sure how long Zamasu is going to be able to do that. But, I mean, outside of those two things of like, I'm not too sure. I mean, Zamasu should be able to combo really effectively. He's got a lot of anti-Namek Goku things to help him deal with, you know, his locking and stuff like that. So I don't think he'll be bursted in 2 seconds. Like, Namek Goku, for sure, could, like, catch you with the blue card, but that's probably not going to happen through a lock-in. But if you're hit with the blue card from Namek Goku, you're probably going to die. But, I mean, other than that, I don't see a world where you're going to be screwed over by him. I mean, his damage looks to be pretty consistent. He caps out around 390% damage. He doesn't really stack damage anywhere. He doesn't really do any of that fun stuff. But, I mean, you know, if you have the full Ultra ability up, if you have the damage ability he has from entering the battlefield and using a card, that still gives you about 360% to work with. And that's still a really good number to work with, on top of just the amount of monster stats that this guy's going to have. So, long story short, if you're thinking about summoning and you're still not sure, I would say give it a day. If you're still not too sure, like you see the performance there, and you're like, yeah, he looks great here, or he looks good here, because again, it is going to be the beginning of the season when you see showcases. The problem with that, at least for me, is that those teams aren't exactly the teams that people do showcases against aren't exactly built up to, you know, the best of their abilities, right? They're not min-maxed or whatever you want to say. They're probably not arts boost and stuff like that. So a lot of these teams that you fight in these, like, you know, early stages are just going to get washed out by most of the meta teams that you're going to see most of these YouTubers run. Which is kind of why I prefer the new characters to be dropping in the middle of the season. It kind of is. It's a double-edged sword when you do that, because then they don't have the best equips. Alright, we're not doing this. But I think I'd rather have a more accurate depiction of the character day one than having to, you know, have the equipment full setup and whatnot, and we have to wait a week just to see how this character does against other meta teams. That's just personally how I feel. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna have to see what Zamasu looks like. But I think, you know, he should be fine. He's an Ultra. Actually, I haven't seen his stats. I do want to take a look at his stats. All right, come on. I'm not doing this here. Oh, good. We got another Broly. If we're going to pull an LF, it has to be him. I cannot use any other character on the banner. I'm right on that, right? Yeah, because it's Cell. Cell. Yeah, nice. Very, very good idea to put Cell on this banner. I say that because they put that Cell on every damn banner all the time. Swear to you. Swear to you. He's on every damn banner known to mankind. I mean, I would like to just pull this guy fast. Oh, I need that Trunks. That's good. That's good. I'm hoping that this is going to be a nice change of pace in terms of the things that we get. We're going to have the FusionZamasu, FusionZamasu unique equipment. We're going to have the 21 unique equipment. I looked at the 21 unique equipment. I'll start with her first. But it looks like her numbers are very, very similar to Red Super Gogeta. And her Zenkai is newer than Super Gogeta's. So she has more mechanics compared to Super Gogeta. But I don't know. I still look at, like, what Super Gogeta does. And he's not consistent enough. That's kind of what I guess you'll figure out with most characters, that they're not really consistent. Alright, come on. Yeah, there you are, 21. Not very consistent there. So, I'm not too sure how 21 herself is going to look, right? Yeah, I mean, you know, we have... I wouldn't say Zamasu himself is a very good... I mean, he has type advantage. Duh. Ooh, shit. Wanna drop me the big boy? I hate that animation. What was I saying? Talk your shit. Waga namida de. Sekai o sukutte kure. Subete wa Zamasu no moto ni. Okay, hold up. I know I was talking about 21 and how she gets countered probably by Zamasu, but also probably from the other characters, because I'm talking about Ultras, because she has no way of stopping Disrupt. But she has Solar Flare, and it's a short animation, I believe. I think I'm wrong on that. Solar Flare is usually long animation, so I think hers is actually long animation, but she has a Solar Flare. So, what the... We could have gotten Cell Max. We could have gotten Shattering, Bardock, Trunks, anything. Nope, we got Frieza dying because Frieza had cancer, whatever. Amazing. Well, damn, I'll take that. Very quick and painless. Very, very quick and painless, and you're maxed out. Okay. I mean, I have been... Oh, we have one more. I have been getting every character to at least Red 1 this year, Ultra, so... I think I might go ahead and do that. Still have no idea why the pity copy goes away, but... Glad we didn't have to go until there. Alright, I've seen that 5 million times. Alright, cool. Guess I don't... I mean, holding this hide and skip button doesn't really do anything, unless it's a fake out, but... Fake out ultras, I think I can count on one hand how many times I've gotten that to happen, so... I think we're good on that one, man. Although, to be fair, my anniversary ultra summons, I think I got a fake out, right? It was an EX fake out for Frieza? Yeah. Okay. Shit. I mean, we'll go a little bit deeper, I guess. Okay, I'm on the Janemba page here because I actually do want to throw some summons at Janemba. I don't have him yet, so... You know, maybe after 2 years, right? We're 2 years since Janemba. Maybe after 2 years, it might be time to try to acquire a copy of him. Maybe time. But that's, I guess, my opinions for 21. I just... She'll have her niches. She might look good here and there, but you're not going to see her in God rank. Just, let's be real here. Which, I mean, if you're going to be in, like, I don't know, battle rank 50, knock yourself out. Use whatever the hell you want. Dude, I ran Yellow Turles in battle. Like, when I'm in battle rank 50, I don't give a shit about what the hell I run. I will run Yellow Turles and just body bag you with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Not really interesting for a video, though, because it's like, yeah, look at Yellow Turles. Let's go, guys. He got one shot by Kaioken Goku from one card. True story, by the way. I did a blast card in mid-range against Kaioken at one point. The dude transformed, then he wiped Turles away on a single card, and then I was like, alright, it's time for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta to clean up the field, and that dude showed up, and he showed out. I think he like 5-carded the entire enemy team. Now, that's what the Battle Rank 50 experience is, man. It is what it is, but... Hey, FusionZamasu is getting his unique equipment. Dude, the buffs that he got, I actually think are pretty solid, you know. I mean, first, he now has actual cover null when he enters the battlefield, which I can't believe we're saying this, but like that's a plus. I need that Mai too. So that's a plus. Whatever his defensive gauge triggers, he's now lowering sub count by 3, which is a massive number. I know his gauge is a little slow because not only you have to build it up, but then you have to hit again to proc it. So it's a +1 hit. So it does kind of need to have an effect like that to be solid, but. Sure. And then also his green card, when he's in offensive mode, he's now able to be immune to debuffs, which, again, should help him combo a little bit. Again, it's really hard to tell how he's going to look, because it's not like you look at his numbers and it's... Rather than... No, the new abilities he has, and it's like, yeah, this is what's going to help him. But, I mean, overall, I think I calculated his damage. He was upwards of, like, 290 or something like that. Surprisingly, when I calculate all the damage in his kit. I mean, granted, you have to like trigger the defensive gauge, then trigger the offensive gauge, then you gotta do spins on it, you know, stuff like that. But I mean, in total, he can look pretty good. So he got a +70 to that, which I mean is just a base of like what 360. If we're just gonna ballpark it, 360-ish. And remember, Zamasu also can stack damage. I mean. In terms of his offensive numbers, he's looking pretty good. And unfortunately, he didn't only get 90% damage guard. I say unfortunately because like characters like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta the tag one. And who else got their unique? Am I looking at Vegito? I'm looking at Vegito, aren't I? I guess the Gammas don't count. The Gammas don't count. I mean, we'll take it. If we're talking about damage cards specifically, I guess they do count. They got, what, 100%? I say they don't count because they already had a unique equipment prior, and, like, because of that modifier, like, they probably wanted to go a little bit less with the buffs that they got for that, their second unique equipment. That's probably what's going to be true moving forward for all the rest of the characters who already have unique equipments. But, I mean, yeah, 90%... listen, I think FusionZamasu will probably be... It's actually probably fine, though. Because... I mean, it's... Does he have, like, impact resistance or something like that? That's kind of what they gave characters nowadays. Alright, I don't care about Chrome updating. Let me just pull him up real quick. Alright, just flipping a coin. Great. Amazing. Can you not, Deborah? I don't care. Zamasu. Gattai Zamasu. Right here. You should, right? Yeah, 15% to basically most modifiers other than Pierce, which Pierce damage just doesn't exist, so... Yeah, he's gonna have that? Listen, that makes characters really tanky. 90% damage guard looks low, but he's got a secondary form of damage reduction here. Plus 7% reduced damage received. I mean, this guy might be tanky as hell, bro. I'm serious. This guy might be top 8, which I say top 8 like that's a bad thing. Rather, some people might hear that and think it's a bad thing, but no, because top 5 is 13 and then the other 4 ultras. Like you're not breaking into that. So top 8 is a very, very prestigious spot to be right now in this meta, which is a really insane thing to think. But so far, they've actually kind of been doing pretty well, I'd actually say. All right, here we go. I mean, what could we see for the end of the month at this point? I'm actually thinking of an LF Blue Goku. As crazy as it sounds, we don't have like just a standalone LF Blue Goku, right? I say right as if I'm not. Are you? You have to be featured. All right, let's just go to Goku. We have, yeah, because Blue Goku, I guess let's just go to Super Saiyan Blue. We have Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, but that's not only an Ultra, but also an LF with the tag character. Yeah, we don't have like a standalone Blue Goku LF. The only Blue Gokus who are parts of an LF are the tag one from the Broly movie and the tag one from the Fusing Gogeta, but we don't have a standalone Blue Goku LF. We have one from Vegeta, who's from the saga as well. You know, I actually do think it's time that we just see an LF Blue Goku. Oh, no, technically we do. Technically we do, actually, now that I look at it. Yeah, we have Reviving UI Goku. Are we going to count? We're not counting him. We're not counting him. His LF is tied to this UI. That's a UI Goku more than a Blue Goku. You know what I mean? We're not counting that as an LF Blue Goku. We call that as Reviving UI Goku. That's why he didn't ring in my head. Nah, you don't count. Nice try, Bucko. You can get out of here with that shit. Yeah, because we don't have a Blue Goku from Future. We have one. Technically two, but the second one is the free-to-play one, who released with animations regarding, you know, the one that we got from year 2. Year 2, huh? What's the last time we had a Future Saga Blue Goku? That is insane to me. Oh, my bad. We have 3 because we have the stupid EX one. Yeah, they don't count. None of those count. None of those gals count. Yeah, that's probably where I'd put my money on. Because it's like, you look at Trunks and like the only other... I guess Range Trunks is also a possibility. We only have 1 Range Trunks in the game. I'm right on that, right? We genuinely just only have 1. Trunks. Hybrid Saiyan, I guess. There's a Trunks tag. What am I doing? Really, we got blue skies for that. We have a free-to-play one. Oh, my bad. To be fair, Trunks doesn't really get characters as well. Yeah, but we really only have 1 Rage Trunks in the game. I mean, he's up for a potential. And then I guess they could give Green LF Blue Vegeta a unique equipment if they're really feeling like it. Only if they're up to it. I don't know. They did just give us like 500,000 unique equipments. Not only with, you know, Green 21 and also FusionZamasu, but also because they gave us the flat... If you go to your gift box right now, not only will you get 1,000 CC, but you also get 6 new equips. Some of them are okay. The future one's like whatever. The Zamasu one's a little better, but because it's more restrictive, it's probably not that worth for both of them. I don't know. That's, I guess, probably my guess. I mean, I guess I should take a look at my LF list for this year. You know what's funny? I I thought it was Bardic for a second. I was like, what the hell? I don't have my eyes on my screen, dude. I'm just hitting this button. Whoa, okay, that's a little more welcome. I would get Nimbus, so that doesn't make sense. It's DB. Did I put DB 2025? There it is. I put LF Goku Black and Zamasu here. You know, that actually could be. That could be this year for Legends Fest. Don't do it. Don't do it. Pass. Wrong LF. That's a 0.25% chance to get an actual usable LF. I don't mind. Actually, I do mind. I care a lot. Man, I'm looking. Oh, I have LF Metal Cooler on here. That was right. How did I strike something again? Command S? No. Am I stupid? Well, the answer is yes, but... Oh, shit. You're useless to me. I was on the 2x step 2. How do I strike something? It was... Control Shift S? No, that is speech. I guess I can just hit edit, right? Oh my god, I hate that animation. If I pull another one off of this animation, it's just like... Actually, no, I don't give a shit. I hate that animation no matter what. Horizontal line. Aw. I want to strike it. I'm playing a lot of that Trunks, man. Whatever, I guess I'll figure it out later. Either way, on my list here, though. Oh, I do. Well, technically, the LF Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's a mini Super Saiyan 3, so that doesn't count. Mega Rising Kuendu. I mean, LF Buhan. Dude, Buhan is a character. Am I insane? We could probably go back to Buu Saga. I mean, because Buu Saga is a saga that just has 80 bajillion things that they can pull from. Like, we still can get a new LF Majin Vegeta. I can't believe my mind went to Majin Vegeta. I was like, we haven't had... I'm insane for saying that. No more Majin Vegeta in this game for like 3 years, please. We have Super Saiyan 3, Gotenks. I mean, yeah. Realistically, it kind of is just... Now that I think about it, because they did just spam like everything like hype about Buu Saga last year, except for Buhan and then maybe Super Buu. From things that we already didn't have, right? I would say that Buhan being on this list is pretty solid. I mean, we have Powerful Opponent is in a really, really good spot right now. I mean, 13 is still good. Frieza's still good. We have the Coolers who, you know, if you don't fight Namek Goku, Metal Cooler's still pretty usable, actually. LF Cooler is pretty good next to 13. And then we have Merged Zamasu, who, I mean, it's probably just going to be the best character on that team. Obviously, we'll have to see, because Zamasu doesn't have, like, an insane mechanic, like, you know, to bypass and disrupt effects. Like, okay, you look at someone like Vegeta, and, like, that switch, that kit can, like, go through Cell's disrupt, right? I guess that's kind of a thing that the Zamasu doesn't have. He doesn't have really anything to go through. Well, he has the green card, but I guess by proxy, Namek Goku also wouldn't have anything, so I guess I can't say that. That's my bad. How do you strike through? No, this is pissing me off. How to strike through Google Docu. Command Shift X? Alt Shift 5. What the skibbity toilet does that mean? Alright, let's try it. Alt Shift 5. Bam, it worked. I love looking at Google. And then I have to strike through the Ultra part, because I technically did guess ULTRAFusionZamasu this year, and hey, I mean, that's what we got. To be honest, I was thinking of the LF version that we got this year as the Ultra, but we'll just get 2 Zamasus that are premium units this year. That's just what'll happen. Alright, this is not going well for part 2. Cool thing to know is you can actually track How deep am I? I did 9, and then 3.8. I have to do this in parentheses. Times 3 is equal to 20k-ish. Ah. So this is 21. Okay. I mean, we already have our one, so I really can't be complaining. Really can't be complaining, but at the same time, I would just like to, you know, hop on out of here. All right, hello, Cell. Don't want to see you just ever again. I would be happy, or rather, just glad if I never had to see that Cell again in my life. Just straight up. Like in PvP, sure, but like in my summons, hell, no, get the fuck out of here. I pulled you like, not exaggerating, like 40 times. For reference, you need to pull an LF 9 times on the double Z power, and you need to pull them 17 times to max them out if they're at 600 Z power. So on an Ultra Banner, you need to pull them 17 times. Or it's 18, right? I mean, technically it can be 17 because you just add multi Z power to them, but I think I have pulled enough to probably at least once or twice 14-star them over the 14-star that I already have. So like 3 total times I've like 14-starred them. Some stupid shit like that probably has happened to me. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but like genuinely, oh good. That's how it feels, man. That's how it feels. Yeah, I mean this banner's selection of characters is just awful. They put Red Broly here as if he's gonna like get a unique equipment or something. No, he's just gonna be ass. All right, we get it. Nothing happened here. All right, this is gonna start up the road to 30. We could just wrap things up so I can move over to Shinimba, that'd be great. It's fun in games until you're sitting here for half an hour just talking about, I don't know, butt fucking something. That's my first blue, right? Whis. No, you piss spot. Wrong, Zamasu, he's probably featured. That's probably what it is. Alright, we get it. We should find a way to get friends on. Isn't Dokkan doing something now? Oh, good. Alright, don't piss me off. I'd like to see an Ella the ultra fake out one way or another soon. That'd be nice to see. I really like those because like it's one of those animations that you're just like, oh, what happened? And then you just like get mixed out of your shoes and you collapse. Oh no, Dokkan stuff is tomorrow, but the Dokkan day is today. I guess the banners drop tomorrow, right? Dokkan Wiki, just go to here. When does the LR drop? They are dropping on the 16th. Yeah, okay, so they drop tomorrow. That's good, because that means I don't have to stay up until 4 to... I mean, I'm not going to stay up until 4 for this. This is stupid. I mean, it's a Gohan and Trunks from Baby Saga G. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you couldn't pay me to give a fuck. I think they're a good character, but whatever. Alright, so it's starting to get a little annoying. Huh? No, okay. Would like to grab one more. I mean, would I consider this a shaft? I mean, if we exclude the first 9k, if I complete this, it'd be 21. 21 for 1 is not very good. It's not bad, but it's not good either. You know what I mean? For double rates, I would like to see something here. I mean, I've seen a few animations. I won't lie, but most of them have just kind of been ass. Seen 19 like 5 times. We get it. Do I even watch this? I don't think anyone... Like, would you blame me if I just had no faith in this multi? Oh, good. Another Mai. Oh, goody. Good. Nah, I'm good. Oh, good. There's 3 of that right there. We're gonna Is Rose gonna get the Cell and Zamasu treatment? Yeah, we haven't pulled Merge Zamasu yet. Okay, I was gonna say that, and I was kind of anticipating him to drop there. It is kind of what I was anticipating him to drop. All right, what's gonna happen now? I mean, hey, I guess because one thing to note is that because Fest is in like a month and a half, if you don't have enough crystals to at least guaranteed hit pity, don't even bother, I don't think. Because part 1, there's a good chance that it could just completely change the game. With the way the 7th anniversaries move, it is a very possible feat that, like, you know, these new LF characters completely dominate the game in a certain way, and it's just, you know, it might be like a Fest from 2 years ago where like Beast go on and then whatever, the tag blues drop and whatnot, and then things look good for the part 1s, and then like everyone before that, because like Janimbo, when he dropped, he was god for like a month and a half, but then after that he fell off the face of the cliff. He just died. He was there and then he wasn't. He fell off, man. Like, what the f? Oof. Chat, if you're gonna see my god rank video that I had for previous season, the one before this, oof. Listen, I got a little heated in that one. Let's put it to that. Still riding that high, if you don't mind. Not high, but rather that moment. Nope, I don't give a fuck. Oh, we're gonna do this, aren't we? We're gonna do this. We're gonna go the distance for copy number 2. I don't have to do this, but I want to do it because I've done it for the other ones, and it just looks better. It's gonna feel better. And for some reason, I'm doing this. All right, give me a second here. I was hoping that this wouldn't take this much here for copy number 2, but it is what it is, I guess. All right, cool. Moment I see it, it ends. I'm at this point kind of tapped out. My will to be here is negative. My will to be here is negative, and I'm good. Yeah, green skies. Can we not do this, please? I don't care what anyone. This is a shaft. This is a shaft. Yeah, you spend your money on this, and this is what it turns out. I don't give a fuck. This is a shaft. Alright, Trunks, you piece of shit. You failed me here. Unless Bardock wants to be a good boy. No? Alright, fuck you too, man. Alright, any other big chunky boys want to show up? No? Whis, my boy? Final answer? Kiss my ass. Oh boy, here we go. I've pulled Tien and Golden Frieza more. Yeah, we're just gonna get Green Skies 80 billion times. Is she featured? It wouldn't make sense if she's featured. Okay, she is featured. Why is Jiren featured? Yeah, but that prick Tien is not. Don't know how hard it's hit a 0.35% chance, but clearly seeing it moving forward here. I really do not miss summoning on Ultra Banners. This is the worst experience I've ever had. I think I've broken my arm before, and that shit was painful. I think this is worse. Oh, great. Is it gonna be another Vegeta? Don't care. Yeah, we're gonna full self 5 times. Can we just wrap this up? Let's wrap her up. Let's finito. Let's get the fuck out of here. Close the book on this chapter of the story. I've half in mind to skip this because this is gonna be something stupid like Rosé. Well, imagine I pulled a ultra half-corrupted FusionZamasu. Will I under the moonlight stars, and I'll beat people's ass using him at 4 a.m. in the morning. With a glorious red star on him. Thank you, screen. The moment I see LF, I'm skipping. I don't give a fuck. Drop the ball. And do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't let me let the devil out. I'm gonna let the devil out. Don't make me do it. Don't make me fucking do it. How the fuck? Oh, great. Oh, good. It's the wrong one. Hold every single LF on the banner now. Can I wrap this up? 1% chance of disappointment. Come on. Oh. Well, this is like the third rainbow text. You piss pot. Am I? Because I have to sit through this. Like, we couldn't. If we're gonna get Broly animation and the shattering, can we at least just have the screen in the back shatter a little bit? That's one thing I like about Grand Cross, man. I haven't seen Grand Cross content in a little bit. I think it's been like 3 months since Nano did his video with was it Sora? Didn't Naga come back? Yay! I think he did. I might go back to watching Grand Cross videos, but one thing I like about that game is, you see a sun in the sky, you know it's Escanor animation. Yeah, kiss my ass. We're at 2 on that piece of shit. You had 7 stars before, by the way. Don't care. Yeah, only summon if you're able to reach pity. Another 1% chance for disappointment, by the way. I'm always gonna, whenever I like play these games, I'm always gonna be half glass empty kind of person. Okay, we get it. Oh, there you are, piece of shit. Literal last one. And I skipped it because I didn't believe in it. All right, whatever. We're done here. That was 40. Yeah, it was about 40. Well, let me know how your summons went. 28k for one is not very good, but it's not the worst, so. No, I'd actually just call that pretty bad. All right, whatever. I'm out. Bye.